Are you ready? Stand by.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. My name is Christian. Today we're going to continue on these different videos we've been doing on upgrades to a Glock. A quick short video on how to mount an optic, and we're going to be using our Optic S optic. Before we get started, just want to ask you all to please like, subscribe, and share, and leave a comment. Let me know if these videos were helpful, any questions you might have, or if there's anything else that you'd like to see. So let me just swap the camera over here, give you the tabletop view, and we'll get started. Alright, first let's pull this one out. Ready to go. Safety first, of course. Now I did another video where I placed the Glock factory sites. I'm going to speed up that part of the video now, but you can click on the link below if you want to see that process in more detail. And we're back. Alright, so let me grab this plate that came with the Glock. This came from factory. It used to come with more plates, but they only send one now with the Glock 19. And for this one is the 02 plate for RMR footprint. Now, like I said, they used to provide more plate options, but it is just this one for the RMR footprint that came with the Glock 19. I mean, that's absolutely fine. There's a lot of aftermarket support for Glock. It's pretty robust, and there are a lot of good affordable options out there. Now, when I first bought the aftermarket, I got this DPP plate off Amazon. It's cut for an RMR footprint. See here, it sits just below the original plate. So got the same footprint, sits a bit below, a little bit lower, allow for better co-witnessing. And there's the posts for the RMR footprint. This thing also has a little extra aesthetic in the front to ensure the snug fit that smoothly goes with the slide. Alright, so we're going to remove the plate cover on the slide. You're going to need a T10 Torx bit. Using my torque wrench here since we're going to need it a bit later. I'm going to set the plate and screws to the side. Here's the original plate. I did use this for a while. Let me show you why I ended up changing it. If you look here, you can see there's a bit of a wobble. Let me see if I can catch it on camera. Now this happened over time with the screws being too long from the optic on the plate. It was pushing the plate up, and it eventually just was warped like that. You see here with the DPP plate, nice and flat. The way these posts are, it does not allow the screws to get through and make that wobble as it did with the original Glock plate. So for me, this was the plate that I used for a while. I had a Swamp Fox, I think it was a Justice optic that I had on here. RMR footprint, and this is the plate that I'd used for a while. However, this new optic had come out, and it's an RMSC footprint, so I had to get a different MOS plate. Here it is. Here, I actually got this one off of glockstore.com. This is their K plate. Alright, put them next to each other, you can see the different footprints. The posts on the RMR plate, and then of course the K plate does have the front and back little raised edges for the snug fit and for the aesthetics. And the sight we're going to use is the Optic S. It's a closed emitter red dot, meaning the source of the red dot is also in an enclosed glass so that dirt can't get in there and block the laser. When you're mounting the optic plate, you want to make sure you're following the manual, and for the Glock it's 15 foot pounds max of torque. Over torquing can damage the slide, the plate, or even strip the screw. Go ahead and get this snug in here on both first, and we'll go ahead and torque it down. Love that click sound. Alright, let me put some of this stuff away here. I'm going to go ahead and get out the O-Sight Optic. Alright, so comes with some accessories here. Most importantly, it has all these different screw options. They're nice and organized. The different lengths depending on the threading that you have for the weapon you have. They actually have a tool on their website that will tell you which screw to use based on the weapon and mounting plate you have, if you are using a mounting plate. Now, I already had the screws to use in here. Where is it? There it is. So we'll go ahead and get this ready. I'm going to put the box away. Alright, so I got the plate on. The screw hole, so the screw hole posts on the plate go right into this for the optic. It is a snug fit, but it will fit. Nice and flat and smooth. Everything looks nice and clean. Now, according to O-Sight, these need to go on at no more than 17 foot-pounds of torque. We're going to set the torque screwdriver here to 17, and we're going to get them on here. Let's hear those clicks. I don't know why, it's just satisfying for me. There she is. Alright, let's go ahead and put her back together. Alright, functions check. Alright, let's take a look down the optic. Oh, it's a little bright. Let me go ahead and adjust. This does have an adjustable brightness, but I don't have it turned on right now, so let me just adjust this real quick. Alright, let me see if I can get you. There it is. So if you look down here, you can see the lower third co-witness. And now I gotta get to a range and zero this bad boy. If you enjoyed this video or found it useful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Throw some comments at me. Let me know what you thought about the video, what you'd like to see next, or if you have any questions. Thank you all for watching. Until next time.